I really wanted to tell you about this experience that I had a couple of days ago because it was just so amazing. It wasn't supposed to have its own video at all, but I was just so blown away by it that it now has its own video. I suppose I should tell you what it is really. I went to Floris, which is in Mayfair in London, and Floris is a very, very old perfumery, and they've been established for over 280 years. They have a royal warrant, and they're just really famous, really old school, haven't changed their techniques or their shop in ages. And in fact, when you go in there, they've got all of their bottles from throughout the ages. It's just run by the same family still. It's never changed hands, and it's just so lovely. It's just one of those really old institutions that that I don't know, I think make Britain quite special somehow, you know, when they have these brands that have got so much history behind them. So basically I was invited along to experience their Bespoke Perfumery service, which is basically having a top perfumer, and I had Sheila who you know, mixes all kinds of wonderful perfumes for special occasions, and I don't know whether I'm supposed to talk about some of them. There were some interesting things said about the royal wedding, but I'm sworn to secrecy. So I was lucky enough to have her guiding me through the whole perfume making experience. And basically there are three kind of different stages of bespoke perfumery that you can go for at Floris. And the first one is a fragrance personal shopper, which is £55, and basically somebody will guide you through the different fragrances, work out which notes it is that you like and what you don't like, and then guide you towards your perfect perfume. And then on the other end of the scale, you've got a service that costs £2,500, and it's completely bespoke perfume, starting from scratch, going through, you know, weeks and weeks of developing this ideal perfume for you, where it's almost like you go for fittings. You know, you try the perfumes on, you live with them for a week or so, you go back, you give feedback on what you thought, and I just think that's such a fantastic idea. But anyway, I had the middle service, which is called fragrance customisation, and basically I just think that this is the most genius idea of all, because you get your own completely bespoke perfume. It gets its own like little ingredients list and certificates, and it's in a gorgeous bottle with a label with a name on it and everything like that. It's amazing, and you sit there for over an hour testing out, you know, different fragrances and wearing them on your skin, and it's kind of like a condensed version of the bespoke, really expensive one, except that rather than starting completely from scratch, you start from a base perfume, which is a perfume that exists already as part of the Floris range. So I started with White Rose, and basically I've got some bits of video to show you exactly what the experience is like, because I know that I probably seem a bit overexcited about all of this, but it was just incredible, and I probably did Sheila's head in, to be honest, because, you know, I just go on and never shut up. So I feel quite honoured to be able to show you inside this whole bespoke perfume process, and I just think it's the most amazing gift for somebody, or even just gift for yourself. It's not actually that much more than just buying one of the fragrances, and just so special because, you know, it's so easy to go around and just pick a perfume off the shelf and think, I like that or I don't like that, and that's fine. But being able to really pinpoint the parts of the perfumes that you like and put them all together to create this amazing perfume, that the only way that I can describe it is that this perfume is just me in a bottle. It's amazing. So here's a bit of video.
our fragrance called Saphiro.
Oh, I love. Oh, just that one's fine, thanks. Old wallpaper. It's gone a bit mouldy. Sorry, most expensive perfume.
Ideally, if we can choose two to
Yeah.
try on your skin, because when you wear them, you will smell them in a different way.
I'm getting a bit of a head rush from all this fragrances. I think if I had to choose one perfume for the rest of my life, then that would be pretty much near the mark,
Yes.
that one. Yeah. That just automatically just makes me feel really happy.
Then we have our start.
And here is what I came out with. Actually, that's not strictly true, because here is what I came out with. How cool is that? It just looks so royal. I honestly, when I got handed this, I just felt like a princess. And I think men, especially if you're watching this, if you're going to buy somebody perfume, you know, it's nice to buy someone perfume, but imagine giving them the gift of their own bespoke, personalised perfume. I just so think that it's worth the extra money, and everything is just so luxe. It just makes me feel like a princess. This is what it must be like to be a princess. Anyway, I'm gushing again, but it just was the most amazing experience. And you know, if you're kind of getting married, or you've got a big celebration coming up, a wedding anniversary or your graduation, and somebody asks you, you know, what do you want, and that's your kind of price range, then I think this is just as luxury almost as you can get without going into tens of thousands of pounds. What a brilliant present. And I know you're not actually giving them the bottle of perfume as the present, you'll be giving them an invite, but the invite is pretty flash. I mean, that looks special already. I just don't think that anybody would be unhappy with that. So this is the fragrance customisation from the Bespoke Perfumery at Floris, and I don't think that I've so strongly recommended anything ever in my life. It's just brilliant. If you get the chance to do it, or if somebody will buy it for you, then I just think go for it. It's so, so special.